We are ready for game 3 of 4 today in Oklahoma City, and off we go with the Aggies having the first possession. Gets it back. Shot fake. Patient. Floats. Got it. Oh, they used all 30, but it worked.
Oh, you have to love the patience on these plays. Rashawn Agee, well, he feels like he's at home. The pump fake and
Folks, Agie's one to watch, a 7th-year senior. He's in the corner right now. And he splashes it home. Agee hit one earlier. 5 to shoot. McKeever, the shot blocker, guarding it. But he's able to get it around McKeever for 2. He came to play.
oh, man, he has that work. Check it out. I'm spinning. Left hand, no. Right hand off the glass. It doesn't matter. It's good. Neither team had made a shot to this point. You still would feel that Texas A&M is winning just by their body language, by their cutting. Getting easy buckets at the cup.
A 9-0 start.
St. Mary's need to settle down, find a way to get some easy shots and get their and gain their composure.
Dent, boy, did they need that. And Joshua Dent, the point guard, knocks it down.
It's because of a temporary restraining order that he got back in October. Texas A&M had filed a waiver with the NCAA back when Bucky got the job, and they recruited him back in May of 25 to Bucky McMullen for having faith in him to recruit him and back him without knowing if he could play.
Yeah, and he's been tremendous all year. He's getting a breather right now. His teammates picking up the slack. Ali Diba on the drive, on the kick. Step back, Clements. Too high on the arc. Outlet, Morauskas catches. And Clements knocks it out of bounds. This is dangerous, and Lane intercepts it. Tight ropes to stay in bounds. And finds Dominguez.
And you just see there's just a bad pass, kind of careless. Not a lot of movement in half court. That definitely wasn't the play the coach called because it was no movement, no screen set. It's so hard to come back as a team that plays slow. You really don't want to get down too early.
Campbell, the 3, yes! They call him Baby Bird. He wears number 33 in honor of Larry Bird. Yeah, but sad for St. Mary's to lose that rival and that opponent.
Yes.
Dent drives and dishes. There's Campbell again. Oh, Baby Bird's feeling it. And a rebound into the hands of A&M. Hill drives. Hill hangs and finishes. Mikey Lewis, the sophomore from Oakland. Down into McKeever, the big fella. Hot potato. Dent. Yes. Dent cross court. Mikey Lewis lines it up and knocks it down. Dent on a step back. Knocks it down. 6 of 11 from long range for St. Mary's, and a timeout by the Aggies.
Love it. Dent looks at his bench and says, don't worry about it, I got it. Penetrates with the left, backs up, now tells the bench, oh yeah, that's 3, we're coming for him. And hopefully if you're a Duke fan, this wakes them up so that they can continue on their journey trying to get a championship.
Dominguez with a 3.
He loves that. Dribble to the left, penetrate, step back 3. Didn't knock it down that time.
Through 2 defenders, what a block from behind by Lewis. That was their first trip to the line tonight. Cuts the deficit to 4. Dominguez moves it to 7. We still have 22 minutes to go. Dominguez, one more time. Yes, sir!
Dominguez come off of this. Watch the follow through. What? Oh yeah, all he just needs is a little bit.
Shot fake for Holloway. Clements this time. Banked it in! Here's Pop Isaacs. 3 from the wing. Yes, Pop knocks it down. His first bucket of the game. Dent, double team. Needs some help. 3 to shoot. Down the lane. No.
Good pass by the big fella that time.
Lane. Stop and start and lay it in.
Wanting to emulate the move. Look at this. Oh, nope, not going to the screen. In and out, but out. Left hand. Smooth. Oh, one more time.
And Jakari Lane giving them now a 16 Driving, spinning, Griffin. Dominguez slips it to Agee, and the lead balloons to 18. On the blow-by, but McKeever able to disrupt. And boy, have they gelled. Credit Bucky McMillan for the job he's done.
I mean, that was one of the most honest assessments that I heard. He said, we were just a bunch of guys playing. And they became a team in the midst.
Boy, they have become a team, and they are showing out tonight.
Finally got an open one because A&M went to a zone, found the middle crease. He just couldn't finish.
Low lob up top. Holloway for Benson.
When you come off that big guard, the big fella, St. Mary's trying to get to the line to get some easy buckets.
It's still down 17. Cut inside by Diba. Blocked by Barauskas. Campbell hit a couple threes early. This time a tough two. Offensive board. Shaw. No on the putback. How about the third time? It's a jar.
And that's what you have to do. Sometimes a coach can do all he can by calling a great play. But can you have the extra effort right there?
Five to shoot. Agee releases. Splash. Dent from the corner, and he's able to hit a three. Such a great shooting team on the season. They're going to need shots like this to drop. And Campbell knocks down his third of the night. Dent. Lewis will take this one. Flat. Dent on the reload. Yes. Well, they're inching a bit closer. It's down to a dozen. How about this one? He will take it. And he buries it.
Throw it, relocate, get it back, and get the same wide open three look.
20 now for Rashawn Agee. Campbell, teardrop, yes, and one. They've had looks, but 10 of their 15 made field goals have come from outside the arc. St. Mary's just unsuccessful in the paint tonight. Griffin in the paint for two. 4 NCAA tournaments, a Final Four with Alabama. So much experience on the court with him. Lewis to the rack. Down to the big man. Uses that pivot foot out to Campbell. Campbell finger roll, and he gets the bounce. And now 3.5 minutes from closing it out, Texas A&M, and trying to advance to the second round. That'll help. Ali Diba hanging and scoring off the window. We don't have a lot of height, but we have depth and heart, and that has been on display tonight. Dent, teardrop, yes. Well, Texas A&M imposed their will here tonight on the Gales, and the Aggies are on to the round of 32.